before we started working together, what did you really see as the problem?
Before we started working together, I thought that the problem existed outside of myself.
Hmm.
I thought that there was something I needed to learn outside, maybe different strategies to go about asking, and learning new techniques. I thought that I needed to learn things outside of myself.
Hmm. Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
And what did you try in the past that wasn't really working related to fundraising?
Um, Before I started working with you, I realized by working with you, what I learned from you, Julie, was that my biggest challenge was believing in myself
Hmm.
and trusting in my own abilities, and finding my own voice, to have the confidence to go out and do what I knew I could do, but because I am a people pleaser, and I work with a lot of well-intentioned and strong-minded individuals, stakeholders in our organization. Sometimes I would go with other people's recommendations on things that we should do, when I knew inside, deep down inside, that maybe it wasn't the best path. And through working with you, I realized that I just need to trust in myself more and be myself. And you gave me the courage to do that. So when I said before, I thought that it was something outside of me, after working with you, I realized the answer is in myself, and how I, if I trust myself and believe in myself, and believe in myself, and know that it's okay if I fail, and it's okay if I make mistakes, and that's just part of the process. But I can do this, because I truly believe in the mission and what I'm doing this for, and it's a lot bigger than me. And so I learned that through you, and so I'm very grateful for you for that. So when you ask how did I deal with it before? I think I dealt with this challenge before by trying to be somebody that I wasn't, by
Hmm.
trying to act like I thought I should. And again, just realizing now that it was really just about learning how to trust myself.
Wow. I love that. Thank you. You're amazing. And I thought that the moment that I met you. So, I mean, it's just getting to know you has been a delight. And I love that journey. So,
And I mean, between you and me, Julie, that's way more than just fundraising, right? That's
totally,
that's much bigger than just being good at fundraising. That's just being more comfortable in your own skin and having that confidence and that courage to be yourself.
that's right.
So thank you.
Thank you. So in terms of fundraising, what has changed?
I'm no longer afraid of no's.
Hmm.
I'm totally fine. If somebody says no, that's totally fine. I used to be really afraid of that, and I'm no longer afraid of getting a no. I look forward to just creating connections, and I think that when you're no longer afraid of being told no, you're no longer afraid to continue to ask. And I think that that has opened more opportunities. So the other thing too is to have that courage to ask for more, instead of trying to think about what would be a right amount, or to try to figure out what would be a right ask, is just to ask for more and let the donor, the potential donor, tell you if that's a good place to be or not. So that's also something that I do differently now.
Wow, I love that so much. And you've raised quite a bit of money. I remember that you had a goal of 100K and you were about 75% of the way there.
Hmm.
This was still when things were more shut down during the pandemic.
Yeah.
and there were a lot of challenges happening. And I asked you, do you think you're gonna hit the 100K goal? And you were like,
I don't know.
absolutely not, you know, and then you did. And
Mhm.
um yeah, you've done an amazing job. Um the results have been there.
Well, I wish I could take all the credit for it. I can't. I work for an amazing organization with amazing individuals, amazing volunteers. And so that special event that we did, yes, we raised the money. A lot of making up that the delta, the variance there was actually from one individual. So
Mm,
yes, there were a lot of donations that came in, but it was one high net worth individual that helped us get over the top. And so that was a relationship that we built with him, and we included him in that event. So he very much felt a part of it. So when we were asking, he knew that if he made a public donation and asking everybody else to pitch in, he knew that that would make a difference, and it did. It's the reason that we were able to raise $100,000. So a lot of it had to do with one individual. Yeah.
I love that. That's so good. And so what would you say to somebody who is considering working with me?
I would say that if you are serious about your profession and being good at asking to raise money for the organization that you work for, or just to be good at this, I would say that my experience with working with you has been transformative. Again, because I think there's a lot of information out there on the internet. I think there are a lot of people that are selling workshops, a lot of people that what do you that that are trying to help people that are fundraising with those tricks and techniques. But this experience with you and learning from you goes a lot deeper than the surface level. And you do a great job of getting to know who you work with to find out what their particular challenges are and how to overcome those challenges. And I think when they experience those small wins, getting over, sometimes it's a blind spot and you don't even know that you're doing it. But being able to get over those small wins gives you so much confidence to go out and just do better every day. And fundraising is hard. It is not for everyone. It is very, very hard. So I'm always skeptical when I hear somebody say, "Oh, fundraising is easy. Like I'm the best. I can raise all this money." And I'm just like, it takes time. It's a skill, and it's also very much about how you feel about yourself and the confidence in yourself. So that's what I would tell them, that it's been an extremely valuable experience for me.
Wow. Thank you. That's so kind. I mean, I have loved getting to know you and working with you, and I'm so grateful, Monica. Thank you so much.